how could you be running portfolios when you didn't know those things? Why would they hire you? I knew that I could always come through and get the job done. And then skill sets you can learn along the way. You know, I built multitudes of homes. I bought all the construction books and figured that out and ran those teams. So all along the way in all these different endeavors, I always knew that it was my heart, my intuition, and my brain all working together. And then moving through all those pieces, I found myself really skilled at business, but I knew that, you know, women were just nonlinear. You know, we think all outside the box, and I've been blessed to be in the linear world to understand structured business and all that. But I found myself in a seminar one day as an entrepreneur because I decided I have to leave corporate. I have to figure out how to do this entrepreneur thing. So I thought, well, what's scary? Because I don't know how to talk to people. I think telemarketing would be scary. I'll just get out the yellow pages and start marketing and help people with their business, which was crazily good because I didn't know anything about sales and marketing. But if you show up, right, if you show up and you have the intention, you will learn. And I think that's the other distinction about me is life doesn't happen in the boardroom. Life happens in real time. And that's where you get to know who you are. There's what you say you are, and then there's what you are when it's happening. And I think one of the things I learned along the way is I just have a tremendous capacity to care and forgiveness. Wow, you just can't go through the situations I've been in. You know, in abusive relationships, it would make sense having the childhood I did to end up in relationships where I was beaten or held at gunpoint or any of those things until one day I said, Kimber, you matter enough because you breathe. You don't have to be treated this way. You really don't. And I know that there's a multitude of women all over the world that have that same situation. They just don't know there's another opportunity out of it. And a lot of women don't talk about it because, wow, what would people think? There's so much shame around that. But, you know, honestly, if that's the environment you grew up in, it's what you're going to attract. And as I grew my self-esteem, I started to attract different situations, different people. And I think I had shared earlier, you know, I was so shy growing up that it was such a blessing for me. Because I didn't talk that much. So I just got to watch, be a part of a group, but just watch. And it made me just it was such a blessing. I didn't think it was at the time, but it was such a blessing because I got to see how people work and how